start. It did not auto start. I set everything up correctly. It still didn't do what it's supposed to do. Pardon the sweat. I have been drumming rather intensely to some sublimation. It's been a while since I played that shit. Played Philistine and Back to Planet Pyramid. Is that the one I just played? Yeah. Yep. Two great songs. But no, I've just been sitting there thinking about shit, It's like I always do. But with the evidence that they have, I'm gonna go ahead and go into fucking Trump shit because I just gotta kind of cover it. It's just fucking killing me. Fucking Jack Smith said he testified in front of the House that he has enough information to prove beyond doubt that Trump interfered with 2020. And maybe in something about 2016, I really don't know. But to think he doesn't have the file on Epstein, ridiculous. Unredacted, unmodified, untrumpified, on anything like that before any changes were made. The original file. You know what I mean? The original shit. If they don't deliver today at whatever time, he may decide to go ahead and press what he has evidence for. Because that'd be, if that's considered part of the Epstein file, whatever he has as part of the Epstein, he's like, okay, I can press for the election. And there's so much fucking evidence on him on the Epstein shit that we don't even need the Epstein file. I've got enough in this, just from his fucking shit here. I had a fucking shuddering thought. 15 contacts in Epstein's phone list. The emails say that they can make him pretty much do anything. Did Putin have the picture of him blowing Bubba? And Bubba is not Bill Clinton. And they're talking about they had a dog that they called Bubba, or maybe a goat. Can you imagine photos of Donald Trump sucking off an animal? Or whatever Bubba is. Released tonight. So the American public can sit with it Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and talk amongst themselves. But the Senate's going on break, man. Congress is going on break. Won't be doing any more business. If I understand correctly. So that means they're not going to be doing anything on this. If he decides not to cooperate, and they just drop it, he drops enough shit. Jack Smith drops enough shit. Just enough shit on the whole he interfered. You know what I mean? So like the people that are January 6th, people that believe in January 6th, people that fucking voted from the first time, like, they shouldn't have got the first one. And he's saying that Biden cheated. Why would he scream so loudly about that? One, he needs a job. Stay out of jail. Once he found out you can't be prosecuted. And two, the Mar-a-Lago golf tournament. And Donald Trump doesn't win. You cheated. How do you know? Because I win every year. I set it up so that I win. I don't know how you did this. And you even got my name taken off the trophy. And your name's, I don't know how you did this, but you cheated. I had that trophy ordered for me. And I said, Donald Trump, best golfer 17 years in a row. And now it says best golfer, Tiger Woods, first time winning. You cheated. See? You cheated. How do you know? Because I already rigged it. I rigged it for me to win. How is anyone else going to win the Trump International Open? You know, held at like all the Trump casinos and resorts and shit. It's not even a golf tournament, but you know, somehow or another you still get a hole in one on the hardest course ever created by man. They just happen to be owned by Donald Trump. With the Detroit Lions, and Detroit Lions fans would be like, "Oh shit, yeah, you can." I can understand kind of being loyal to your team. It's just kind of sad, you know, and you kind of gotta, you know, because one day it will pay off. This ain't one of those situations, and they've been trying since Reagan to prove that they're not stupid, that they're smarter ones, they're intelligent, they're not racist, they're not Nazis. It's not about hurting the poor. It's about responsibility, personal responsibility and accountability. And if everybody was just responsible and accountable, well then, God damn it, we wouldn't have these welfare queens and we wouldn't have a national deficit. Because that's where all the thing, the fucking immigrants and the welfare queens. I know that's like what 5% of the budget maybe. But if we cut that, that will solve all the other 95% of the budget that's going on. And also take our heart right out of ourselves and just squish it right in front of everybody and just throw it on the ground while taking a spoon into our brains and scrambling it, going, we are awesome. We're awesome. We're so friendly and kind and nice. Now get your fucking alien ass away from me. Now I'm only nice to other fucking Americans. About that bum? Fuck him. He needs to get a fucking job. So where's your niceness ever? With my family, really? Your bitch of a wife, your shitty ass husband, you know what I mean? Whatever it is you're complaining about all the time, your shitty job that you're complaining about all the fucking time. When do you give out this love? Or are you just, and I think everybody should have world peace, and I think everybody should go, no one should go hungry, and you know what I mean? There's no fucking, just what you're supposed to say to be a good person. That's why I say no one fucking cares. There's just all these attributes that are attributed to good people. And so we go, yeah, I want that. I am courageous. I'm funny. I'm intelligent. I'm this, I'm that. I'm this, I'm artistic. I can use ChatGPT. I can do music, you know? And then we just assemble this personality that is nothing at all us, and we still take credit for the face we present. I'm a musician. Music's my life, you know? I don't know. I think I'd die without music. To listen to or to actually play? Play. Okay, well, you've already put out one album. What's your next album coming out? You know, it's upcoming. We're still working on it. You're a solo artist. Yeah, we got some things we're working on, and, you know, it's coming together. And find out your 15 minutes is really, you know, the anytime you find your race is right. Feel much colder standing in the sun. felt much older than I really was. Yeah, it's just it's a very, very, very twisted, insane situation we find ourselves in right now. Between the Bible and like basically we're fighting, literally. There's a literal war going on. Whether you understand it or not, it's just for the minds and the hearts. We don't fight against flesh and blood, but principalities. It says so in the book. The belief that we were created by a universe bigger than us, or belief in science that there's really no real meaning to any of this shit. We just happen to spring out of something. But if you give us a few more fucking millennia, we'll figure out the answer for why we're here. Just sit tight and keep reading our books that are misguided and wrong. And if nothing else, infinity keeps growing, so there's no way we'll ever have the answer to anything because it keeps changing. So therefore, everything you learn now is pretty much useless compared to what we'll have in about 25 years. And everyone in 25 years will look at you as being a fucking idiot because we told you to believe that shit. All the people that believed in leeches, all the people that believed in the fucking cell was the smallest thing, all the people that believed the atom was the small thing, all the people that believed that the earth was the center of the universe, that thought the fucking sun was the center of the universe, all the people that thought, all the other shit. Slowly but surely proven wrong, 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 wrong. What about now? Wrong. You can't prove anything true, just wrong. Just false. So unless they're going with the opposite hypothesis to their fucking, and honestly and earnestly trying to seek to prove, like, okay, if you're trying to prove that God's not real, you have to seek earnestly and hard and intently to try and prove God is real. Which you would then find, so you have to step into this book and all the other books, and all the other books, this one's gonna fucking grab you a bit. Because it's actually talking about things that are happening right the fuck now. That's why they call it the living word. However, this is a personal journey. You can't put this in every classroom. That's not going to prevent school shootings. Ask Catholic schools. They turn out more atheists than anybody. This is a personal choice. You can't baptize your kid into salvation unless you receive it as a child. In other words, unless your heart is already there. You get baptized Jeffrey Dahmer all fucking day. That little bitch is gonna be Jeffrey Dahmer. I wonder if Bundy. Hey, it's a Christian nation, right? It's a fairly good chance he was baptized. To me, saved. We gotta watch our asses when we get to, It means that your rules don't mean shit. You trying to jump the line? Well, I'm gonna baptize him before he can do anything wrong. Fuck you. It's a choice. It's a bath to get clean, to wash your sins away, you stupid fucks. Worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. And he was walking with them. So how far are you removed from his word? No, I have an ear. You want to have an ear. You want to be compassionate. You want to be the person that goes and visits people in the fucking, you want those things. You want heaven is really what you want. You're an egotistical, selfish person who thinks that they deserve heaven just because you lived, suffered a bit, and died. And you call that pain. While acknowledging, supposedly, what Yeshua went through, Still begging your boss for a job. Still calling your dad father on Father's Day. Some of you going to Catholic Church and calling that guy father. Nothing else Pope, which is just Greek for papas. You know what I mean? It's just Latin for papas, for Greek, which means father. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. You're basically asking, bless me, God, for I have sinned. Call no man on earth Father, for you have one Father who's in heaven. Your hearts are far, 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 far from him, especially since Catholicism is one of the biggest religions on the fucking planet. They removed one of the goddamn commandments so they could keep their gift shop going. Fuck you. They shelter and move around pedophiles. Fuck you. How is this place still standing? How is his head still on his shoulders? How is this fucking gold getting lifted? How are they fucking protecting the, Nazis and not back? How is this continuing? Oh, that's right. You worship money. And they have a lot of gold. You don't want to disrupt that. Plus, there's a lot of followers who don't want to disrupt that. Not in democracy. They might vote you out of office. And that's really what's important. Keeping that power. Keeping that seat, right, Republicans? Keeping that seat. Flipping all those chairs red, 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 red. So it's just a red wave and just red across the country. We're going to stop people from having the right to do what they want to with their bodies. And we're going to stop all this. And there's going to be freedom ringing across the country. And you can say whatever you want. And no woke bullshit where you say no fucking shit. You're going to say what you want to. You don't get to say what you want to say. Not in this freedom of speaking country. Fuck you. You have freedom of speech, not freedom of speech, you dumb shit. You have freedom of body autonomy, not freedom of body autonomy. I can shoot you. You don't get to fucking chop your penis off. Well, because what if I think that you're a girl and I think you're attractive and we have sex? You made me gay. First off, what are you doing in this bar? The Nut Hut? What are you doing in the bar here, man? I want to make sure there's no gay shit going on down here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Just go commit a crime so you can go to prison, get forced into it, and then go, oh, I didn't know. You don't have to yell so loud. Well, I want my hands around something big, black, and powerful. I mean, just pow, just shoot all over something. I didn't know it was a cock. I thought it was a Glock. I still won't put that in a fucking like a movie because it's not. I don't mean it to be offensive entirely. It's like like I said, the whole couldn't be gay. Like why? I don't like musicals. Like no, it's about. Oh, I can do that. I just don't like musicals, especially if the other guy was actually was gay. It's like it is kind of a big thing. See, I can't do it. Yes, I've tried them. I don't like it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just can't do musicals. Which is they're coming off the. It's not fair. I'll never be gay as they're getting off the elevator, and this someone's getting on the thing. It's like, it's not fair. I'll never get to be gay. Just catch a little whiff of a fucking conversation. This is the very worst time. This is the best though, right? I mean, if a dog's gonna have 3 legs, how come one's in the microwave? The fuck? There's more than one way to skin a cat. The fuck? It's a saying, man. I don't skin cats. It's a saying. This is cat skin hat? No. I don't know why I love the nose like that so much. No. I can't even do it without smiling. I wish I could. No. As soon as I look up, I start laughing about it. I haven't until I look up. No. No. I would look up as soon as I do, I'm gonna start laughing. Dear God, I wish I had that fucking prank call that my brother and Mike Griggs got into. Holy shit, that was so fucking great. Yeah, that's when I realized I really had to step up my fucking improvisation because they were just like they were doing these call-ins to this fucking one Meyer so that they could the Meyer the can collecting part department where they recycle cans. And Mike Griggs was saying that he's in a competition with my brother. And I mean, they had caller ID and stuff, but they weren't. You know what I mean? This is 97, so it's not like a huge thing yet, really. And so like then after she tells him, he's like, yeah, can you just like he's on his way up there. If he gets up there, and he gotta give a description. He's like, if he gets there, can you just tell him that they're closed. The can't. He's like, I can't do that. Yeah, I mean, because like, he starts talking about how many cans he's got. He's like, I'm gonna be up there to train, but we got this competition. Like, yeah, we can't. I'm sorry. And then like he hangs up, and then my brother calls in there, and it's like there's like rivaling back and forth about Bobby. Did he just call? Did he just call you? Yeah, he just called up here. God damn it, Bobby. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Just roping him in. All right, when he gets up there. That's what I need you to do. I need you to tackle him. It didn't go that far, but I mean, it was getting really rather ridiculous. And like, yeah, we don't do that. I remember Griggs used to call was Mr. Laundry or Mr. whatever, Mr. Suds or something like that. It was a laundromat, like a cell thing. He'd always ask to speak with whoever, like whatever it was, like Mr. Laundry or Mr. Suds. And he kept telling him there is no, it's just the name of the place. But I got some complaints and he's speaking to Mr. Suds there. Sir. You keep saying that. I know he's there. Come on. Come on, let me talk to him. Because Greg can do that without laughing. And he could be funny. I'm not being funny. He's fucking hilarious. God damn it. That shit was so good. So yeah, I'm probably not as fast as like Ethan and those guys are. Again, I like Andy's style because Andy would just sit in the cut and he just kind of sit there and we're all laughing and stuff. Like I couldn't come up with anything. I'm too busy laughing at like at everybody. Like Keith and Criggs and sometimes Fanon and stuff that would join in there and Sean. But then like as it gets like it's funnier and funnier and funnier, it's building up, and then Andy would just put the eagle claw on the top. That kind of sums up the whole fucking thing, and it's just like fucking hilarious, and the whole thing just falls apart. And then like Keith, and then we go back to playing like Tekken, and after a few seconds, like Greg will say something or Keith will say something, and then they're back and forth, and it starts getting the thing going, it starts building up, and then Andy just kind of. And it's like the best one, boom, and then consummation. Eagle claw. God damn it. Talking to Chris. Every time I think I've got him with a joke, he always I'm like, I just can't win with you, can I? I can't win with you, can I? Gosh, dog, did you do? So, back to some more serious shit. If I'm correct, and Trump is the actual literal antichrist of the Bible, 666 Fifth Avenue, Jared Kushner. Now, was it sold to him by Donald Trump? You know, did he already have it? Because nobody who wants to buy 666 Fifth Avenue. It was actually something he's like, I got it for a steal. I want to change it to, I kind of like it now. No one else to do it. I'm the only one to buy it. Now, if I just turn it into something successful, no one will go in the fucking building because it's called, people won't go on the 13th floor. The people knew that the Hanging Gardens of Babylon were actually, the Mayan Incas were actually Hanging Gardens of Babylon. How many fucking Christians would pack up their shit right now and start heading out? Beyond the shadow of a doubt that those were like the step pyramids and shit down there, and Machu Picchu was the mountain, terraced hill. Without any doubt, they prove it. Like some Rosetta Stone, they find some lost fucking. This is the fucking Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and apparently it's got a map and it shows, and it goes even further down there. It gets like even more. Oh, those aren't mostly jungle down there. Where we have city, that was the jungle for them. Everything else, city. And they'd be fucked up. They said they're using that LiDAR and they're finding all that shit underneath there. Oh, it'd be so fucking cool. Like in my dream that I had, I was pulling that city out of the sand. Just go down there if God would give me that, and just like, and like it just comes back, and like with the fucking in Egypt pyramids, and just kind of where, if it was the promised land, why would he promise like desert? Unless he planned to water it, or it was fertile in the past and got salted to the point where no one wanted to live there. Just live here, stay. I get you, just trust me, claim it. No one else is gonna want it. And all of a sudden, Palestine's like, oh, we want it. Why? I don't know why you guys are. You know what I mean? It was the promised land. I'm like, I get that, but you believe you're from the Ahab, yeah, and you believe from Ishmael, yeah, yeah. So your dad would be Abraham, yeah, and his dad would be God, yeah. Stop with the shit. Stop with the shit. In other words, you don't serve a different God. You may have different rules for your different tribes. That's completely understandable. What if one tribe's more rebellious? What if one tribe is more fucking just, I don't know. There may be different rules for them. You're the makeup of your dad and your mom, Hagar and Abraham made a different combination than Abraham and Sarah. Sarah, whatever it is, Sarah, and Hagar. It may not be Hagar, it may be Hagar. I don't know. Might be some kind of French type shit and be Hagar. I don't fucking know. Hagar. G could be pronounced R. I wasn't there. Harag. I don't know. There's like one last big hitch, and if I could get that, I mean, my neck is so much better now. Oh my God, it's so much better. There's one last, oh fuck, yeah. It's way better aligned. There's like a little spot right there. You just get like stretched and then like pushed over that way a little bit. A lot of the pain in my neck is gone. So, but that one right there is just kind of annoying. It's catching right here too. So I kind of need someone to like push between my shoulder blades and pop that shit. Because I can't quite get it myself. stretches and stuff. It hurts real bad to do it. I have to press really hard into like the couch or the floor. It's just very fucking dull. Look at that. But yeah, if I'm right, then whenever it's revealed that Trump is who he is, after that, Yeshua can show up. That day will not come until the man of sin is revealed. Even if he's just been lying the whole time he's been in office, that's a lot of fucking truth to the ground. I mean, they said, what, 30,000 lies in the first, like, year? Half-truths and whatever. It's just, they're talking about it's got to be like 5 and 6 lies a day, in order to it's going to be so ridiculous if they believed a compulsive liar, the ones that believe a compulsive liar, and even worse are the ones that are like, I know this is what we voted for. We wanted I believe they're all rapists. I believe they all bring drugs. They're just racist people. Some of the percentage of the people probably never, because they wanted Hitler. They got Hitler's dumb fucking cousin, and Hitler was a dumb shit. After watching Trump, I'm like, was Hitler even smart at all? Was that book he wrote, was that even, was it ghost written? Was it all just propaganda? That way you can put him up there and like the other people in the Mengele and all this, you think of Nazis, you think of Hitler. You don't think, you do think of some of the whatever, but that would probably be like Hegseth and whatever. There's financiers like Prescott Bush. You don't think of Henry Ford, who you don't think of. Mentioned in Mein Kampf, I believe. And a picture of Hitler was hanging in Henry Ford's office. That way that one officer had a flag that had a swastika cleverly hidden into the stripes. The news crew wasn't the first person to catch that. That whole office fucking knew about that shit. So what does that say about that fucking whole department? What does it say about our police department? All the black people have been saying, you motherfuckers are racist and you're pieces of shit. It's starting to sound like it's fucking very, very true. No, we all have the exact same opportunities and chances in America. You're different. You're no different. I grew up poor too. Some Christmases I only got like 4 or 5 presents. Well, we grew up poor. It was cold in my house. There's kids right now going, you got a house? Black, white, Hispanic. That cold out there. Maybe in a building somewhere, huddling, trying to stay warm. Because Americans care so fucking much. They're good Christians, right? 80% of the people are good Christians. Trying to deport the neighbor. Fund murder and killing for the army. That's very necessary. And destroying Department of Education. Because those fuckers aren't going to tell us how to be smart. Fuck that. You ain't tricking me with no book reading stuff. And I don't got to read books to know. You don't have to. Sometimes that shit is just street style. You know what I mean? You can't get this shit. I'm from the streets, son. You can't teach that in a book. And it's better learnings. To be street smart is better than be book smart. I don't know why, but I've heard that, and therefore I believe it because I don't have intelligence from a book to even read it and understand it and then go, this is bullshit. I don't agree with this shit. It's the hallmark of someone who has a lesser mind and can't even admit, like, I just don't get this. I don't get algebra. I don't like algebra. I hate algebra. I hate algebra too. Um, Never tried trigonometry. I never wanted to. So I probably wouldn't do well at that. Completely honest. I probably would suck balls. I hate math. Can't stand math. I was doing something the other day. I had to do some math. I'm like, this is fucking this shit. But I mean, it was exactly, what I was talking about because it was like I remember thinking it was like it's a rigid number when it needs to be flexible, you know? And that's what made me think about like infinity being a placeholder. It was a while back, infinity being a placeholder, the way that, x plus y equals 4, or x plus minus y, plus or minus, is it plus slash minus y equals 4. Whatever number and whatever number, as long as they tell us 4. 8 minus 4, that plus and minus can just, okay, it's a plus. So, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 5 minus 1, 8 minus 4, it's 4. And that way those can change, but the value stays the same. The equation changes. Makes much more sense, right? Because having a rigid equation, especially based on a number like pi, which goes on forever, its forever spinning of not resolution kind of proves its invalidity. Because if you were to make an actual circle, it would get close, and right as it got here, it would just miss it. In Fibonacci style, just miss it, 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 just yeah, I mean, just miss it. Either too wide or too small, because it goes forever, so it won't go 3.145. Well, that's a solid dead end. Yeah, sure, that works. But the rest of the shit, you put that on there, that's going to cause it to deviate. Why? Because it keeps going. It just keeps going, keeps getting bigger, and keeps going on, keeps going on. So it can never finite and touch, can it? It can pass. Can't touch because touching would dead end and it'd be an answer like 3.145. The like I said, I wonder if Fibonacci changes based on the shape of the galaxy. Milky Way galaxy is a spiral. So Fibonacci works as the way it is here. Now, if you go to a globular or a cluster, whatever, a circular, does it change? Are we actually looking at a cluster? Are we looking at it from it's actually a spiral, but it's being this way, or this way, or this way. It's like straight like this way. And it's rather bulbous, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, or some kind of weird shit because you're looking at that. Like this, you're looking at it here. If you're looking at it from here, like, oh, what a weird shape. And then you actually go on the top and it's just a circle. Like, oh. Hmm. What's this extra line off the end of the circle? Oh. We don't have that ability to go this globular. Oh, yeah, that's what that is. It's a globular thing. You sure? Mm-hmm. You sure black holes pull in, you know? Yep. Okay, well, light and photonic is everything. So, therefore, I mean, like enough light, we've proven that if you go, okay, on a low enough spectrum, you got that base, the low frequency, right? But they're really long. And so they're really long and slow, but it's like, you mean just even lower than that. Then as it starts going to the audible area, it's a wave. But then as it starts going higher and higher, you can't even hear it. It goes ultrasonic. But the frequency of light is also it becomes is before you can see it, and the frequency gets so fast you can see it. The energy is going so fast, but it's not. You know what I mean? Of course, this you know what I mean. Again, it's small combined with like this, and you start getting more light. You can increase it. Um, but yeah, that one gets enough speed. Again, what I was thinking is that we're not smart enough to understand that if the past is there, we're going that way as fast as we're going that way. So whatever the speed of light is, you need to double it. Otherwise, this cup wouldn't be there anymore, because that energy is still there, right? Otherwise, when I put that cup there, it wouldn't still be there when I go away. This wouldn't be here from earlier. It could be anywhere we wanted to be. Whatever's most efficient for this thing to be. It's most efficient there, right? Because that's where I put it last. It would take more energy to move it to somewhere else. But yeah. This is why I always prefer to get high by myself. Smoking pot, whether I was fucking tripping acid. I really didn't do communal drugs like things that made me want to be social. Um, Meth. I did meth like 7 times, and several times, like 3 or 4 times, I went to like a bar, and rather than be just drinking a beer, just kind of wishing I could go somewhere and not be there. I like the music, I like the band, whatever. Just too many people. Instead of that, I was just kind of like going to the sound guy. What you got, man? Oh, fucking that sport, Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, our bass player does it. Scott Mack. Yeah, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. One time Scott was there, happened to run sound and shit. He had me like going and moving chords, and that was really cool. Like, just when you're that with that, in that area, it's just kind of feel kind of you know that you can do shit, and there's some things going on. Like, what can I do to help? Can you go grab this and that? Like, yeah. Especially when it sounds good at like a concert, I like to go meet the fucking if they're especially if it's like a small concert, I'd like to go out and tell the people because the band did perform well, but we wouldn't have heard it that well if the guy running the sound in the front of the house wasn't doing his job. So, guy, girl. I'm still a firm believer that, like, I mean, women need to get into like rock and all these other fields, but they need to stop worrying about trying to do guy stuff. It's worry about appealing to women. Do you think guys sit there and go, How can we get more women to show up to this action flick? No, they don't. Then the guy kicks the door. Pow, pow, pow. What if the guy hits his wife? He gets to grieve her, but then by the end, he gets to meet a new girl. Yeah. You think he's thinking about women gonna like that? No. Why doesn't he die? You know, he's the star. Then your shows are, but they make it so that they, I mean, like for instance, Tyler Perry, he knows his audience. Rich, typewriter, and now he's got his own little fucking filming city, little area, bought a little town. In this day and age, you kind of just need like a building or two, honestly, and you can make a goddamn empire if you have like, especially if, fuck, why the women are not teaming together for especially like OnlyFans and stuff to make like a fucking their own production, not being individualized, whatever, you know what I mean? Just making a that way you have like a retirement type plan thing, so you know what I mean? So it's not just chewing you up and spitting you. You're not going in naive as shit. There's other women looking out for you. There's nothing wrong with there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If there's anything wrong with it, then why does it have so many fucking subscribers? It's okay to use it, but not to make it. It's like it's okay to do drugs. You just can't. I can snort cocaine. But you make cocaine? Ugh. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? It's more like you make cocaine? You make cocaine. Hmm. Do you do you need an assistant in making the cocaine? A broom sweeper. I can sweep floors. Well, the thing is, cocaine's one of my favorite things. Hi, feds. We're listening in now. Cocaine's one of my favorite things. Go ahead and test me. I couldn't do cocaine if I wanted to. I did it one time, and I'm not doing it ever again. Because it was fucking great. No, you will ruin your goddamn life. I watched my dad do it. Like I said, as soon as I came down from that one hit, I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta do more of that. I'm like, yeah, no. We are never, ever, ever, ever touching that ever again. Ever, ever. I know exactly where that goes. And thus, Uriel was basically kind of created from my story. Once and you're hooked. I had a neighbor that I was walking by. I just knew what the smell was from his side. I think he was cooking crack. It was strong as fuck. And although I was like repulsed by the fact that they're making crack over there, not that, like, it's just like kind of like they have a kid, my kids, you know what I mean? And it was a very loud smell, it was just kind of like, I get it. I mean, I get it, but fuck, man. Fuck. And at the same time, that smell was so strong coming out of there. It's like there was a part of me that's like, go knock. Go knock. I'm like, why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See what's going on. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe they're making paella. Maybe it's Taco Tuesday. And Dad? Dad? Oh yeah, we're definitely going inside. I shouldn't know that. I don't know that. How do I know that smell? I've never burned cocaine. I've never made crack. I have been in the car with somebody that was smoking it. I was driving. This motherfucker's like, you want some? I'm like, no. And before you light that shit, can you open the window and blow it out the? I don't. And I rolled my window down. I don't even want it. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't want none of that shit in my system at all. I'm driving. Yeah. I'm like, I would prefer you to do like a dog and just, but you're not gonna do that. So just like aim that way, please. He was a friend, but Friend needs a ride, you give him a ride, and suddenly it's like, hey, oh my God, you want something? No, no, I'm doing 60 down the interstate, you know? No. Let me try crack for the first time. Driving, yeah, sure. Drive my legs. Can you take the wheel for a second? You just hit it really good? Yeah, hold the wheel. Oh, by the way, it's a stick shift. So if you see me move my feet, just guess where we're going. Here we go. Mm. Ooh, that's about where that fucking hitch is. Now, if I could just get there, that fucking. Ooh, something just cracked. It's very dull. So I think I might have stacked something that way, and it probably has to like crack that way and shift, and it might be all right. Actually, it was like sitting doing. Oh yeah, that doesn't even hurt at all. Normally that's fucking horrible. That still hurts. Too far. But that, it just kills. Fuck yeah. Of course, it could be the opiates. I got some tramadol today. Yesterday. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with this. That's a bear false witness. I think Trump is a snake of a fucking piece of shit human being. Always has been. I could be wrong. He didn't write Art of the Deal, according to that guy who did, who said he actually made a deal with the devil by signing up to do it. He's basically pleading to people to listen to him that Donald Trump is not, and this is before the first election, that you should not vote for him. I shared it. Getting a lot of good did because I did have some friends that were going to be voting that way. I don't have any friends that vote that way. So, or voted that way. I wouldn't have voted at all, but had I not at least put my vote out there for, I know what I believe. I know if I'm wrong. So I still believe Trump would make it do all this shit and be horrible. I figured where we're going is where Kamala was going to take us. It's just like I said, it's going to be like a soft landing in the ocean as opposed to crashing into a thing, and whoever survives, survives, you know? And then there's some people left over, and they, again, it's controlled demolition. We're going to this problem, reaction, solution. They have a solution they want to get. The people don't want it. So they create a problem. The answer to the problem, the only answer to the problem is the solution they want. So they cause a reaction to people. It causes them, the problem creates a reaction. Them demanding the solution they already wanted. If they say, we're going to redo the Constitution, we're going to do this and this, we're going to demolish the West Wing of the White House, we're going to do this and this, everyone will lose their fucking minds. You put a bumbling idiot in there. Look what he's done. Well, it's already demolished. We might as well rebuild it with whatever. What happened to $300 million? He's an idiot. He took over fucking $3 trillion and just burned through it. We have no idea where. Now the budgets look a bit balanced, don't they? On top of that, he'll be dead soon. Sorry, his health is failing. You can see it. I mean, he's before he started painting his face orange, he was ghastly white and ghastly gray on YouTube. Those videos are now gone. I believe David Pakman still has them. But I used to watch his show. But a lot of people just are, they're still too gung-ho about America, which shows that they don't get it. Even if you're well-meaning and you want to do well for, as long as you're focusing primarily on America making it out and that America is fundamentally good, you don't understand what is going on. We do not fight against flesh and blood, but principalities. This entire country and everything it is, even if it turns good, was created on a genocide. A genocide. That is still going on right now as they're being treated like shit. People insult them because you brought alcohol here and their livers can't really take it. You brought casinos here and you gave them shit land, and so the mafia goes, hey, since there's no rules. And they're like, this can fuck over America? Yeah. Happily. Take their fucking money and start buying our land back from them? Sure. It's not even our money, it's whatever, but we get the land? Yeah. Whatever, as long as you're fucking gone. No, that's not, no, you're not either. You're horrible. You park your fat white asses right on the fucking beach so nobody else can get there. And if anyone wants to go to the beach, you call the goddamn cops like you own water and sand, you selfish pieces of shit. Knowing that your fucking place is going to flood at some point in time because of your fucking greed. It's right on the water. I hope all of your shit floods. I hope every bank and river drowns all your fucking dreams. I hope the earth opens up and swallows you for prospering off the death and slaughter of so many people. From Japan, the slaves, the Native Americans, the Jews. If Prescott Bush had his bank seized for being a Nazi sympathizer, kind of explains why it took us so long to get into the war. We're actually on the Nazi side, America was, and they wanted to see how it played out. Didn't America go Hitler? Because if they don't, I mean, it doesn't really matter what the rest of the world says, does it? We've proven that. Hey, Canada, we're just going to take you. You know what? We're just going to take Mexico and South America if you don't give us what you owe us, what you stole from us. Are you shitting, you European piece of garbage? You just got here. Your grandparents just got here. Trying to act like you've been here since before the Native Americans and shit. I hope Donald Trump rots in fucking hell. I'm not even kidding. I hope he rots in hell. Nope. Fucking Hegseth and all those other fucking lying pieces of shit that know they're fucking, okay, if they were actually proud of what they are and they thought they were righteous, they would come out and they would claim all that they're doing. but they know they're not. So they have to lie. And if you have to lie to get your shit across, that means it's fucking evil. And it means it's fucking wrong. Otherwise, I could tell you exactly what I'm going to fucking do when you go. Sounds good. Go ahead. Right? Yeah, I'm on board. That sounds great. Like, it sounds a good idea. You explained it thoroughly and clearly. I understand it 100%. There's no, wait a minute. What? That math doesn't make sense. Fentanyl kills how many people per fucking year? So America is just a ghost town? The entirety of America is dead? Is that what that dumbass orange piece of shit said? Kills 360 million people a year? Some kind of bullshit like that? Fourteen tons of cocaine brought to the country. You're going to set him free. But a fishing boat. Going to bring the full might of American fucking warfare on a fishing vessel that has not been shown nothing, no proof that there's any kind of fucking anything. The people survive. How many? I don't know. Were there 2 people on there and 2 survived? Were there fucking, you know what I mean? It's like almost like a chance to like, they're waving at something. They're probably waving at you going, we're not fucking, what are you doing? No, I don't know who you are. We're not. Hit him again. Oh, Hegseth must be proud of his warrior ethos, you know, because that's what a warrior would do. See a person surrendering. Wait 45 minutes. Hegseth isn't on the fucking battlefield. Brave, brave hero. Beating up women. Little bitch. Fight a man. Chest tattoos. White supremacist fucking faggot fuck. Too bad that fucking axe didn't almost hit that fucking drum. Too bad he didn't like hit it and it bounced back. Bam! Oops. One race is dead. I know we got a 4-star general here, a black 4-star general, but so obviously got a DEI. We're going to replace him with a 3-star white general, and you're never going to know there's a difference to show you how DEI. They don't have to work anywhere near as hard. I know, as a white man, I know exactly how difficult it is. You just walk in and say, hi, I'm black. And they go, oh, well, you're a sergeant. You don't have to work extra hard. You don't have to prove yourself as a Hispanic person that you're not. That's how they get the fucking people at the border that can speak Spanish, the Hispanic people. Like I came here legally. You're making me look bad. Why don't you come here the legal route? They'll let you in. Look at me. How long ago was that you came in the legal route? DACA was the last time they tried to make it easier. Now they're trying to reverse it and shit. Boy, did fucking Trump have a hard-on for undoing anything. First off, they wouldn't let Obama pass anything. Mitch McConnell, the Grim Reaper, would not let the bill get passed to even sit on his desk. So they started doing executive orders. And as soon as they started doing executive orders, all the Fox News bitches at home. Oh, that's not fair. We were cheating him fair and square to make him a lame duck for 4 fucking years. 4 years. We're happy to let the niggers sit and do nothing and humiliate and go, ha ha, you can't get, I thought you were a unifier. You can't get me on board. Yeah, that's a good idea, but fuck you. Sure, Obamacare is just Romney care, but you changed it. I mean, there's a difference between 1 state and 50. Yeah, they changed it. The death panels. I read the whole thing. I saw the implantable device thing. No, someone else pointed it out to you and you went straight to it and go, oh, he's right. It's in here. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you know this, but the future is coming. You think your fucking TV is smart? Seriously? You're that dumb, Jethro? Oh, I got the latest. No, the government has the latest. You have the most recent declassified, which means they've used it all up and made sure that it's fucking been sterilized, that you can't do anything to them that they can't counteract. So how far behind are you? Let's hurry this up so we can, the people can fucking play with Chat GPT. Are you shitting me? Bobby needs to make a new fucking meme. Chop, chop, chop. We got a new iPhone coming out. And they have to have top of the line. We don't even have as best as what fucking China's got. Go fuck yourselves. America's so fucking lame. So fucking lame. So stuck in some fucking Al Bundy hand down the pants past or where you were a winner when you just, goddamn. That was the past, motherfucker. Do something now. We brought peace. We didn't do shit. We didn't win the Super Bowl. We didn't win the Rose Bowl. We didn't go to the fucking moon. We don't owe fucking the national debt. Like I said, I can't get a loan for $1,000, much less the fucking 13 trillion or whatever the fuck you guys drove. You settle that with your fucking creditors, asshole. It's like your neighbor walking up, man. Like, what are we going to do about this car note we got? Car note? Yeah, man. I got this fucking Cadillac. It's brand new. 40,000. What are we going to do, man? They're going to foreclose on us. Us? What the fuck are you talking about? Us? There's no us. If there's an us, I'd have health care. There's an us, you couldn't just come in my house on suspicion. You'd follow the fucking rules if there was an us. There's no us. There's no we the people. There's a you the government. You the people that make the money. You want to stop robbery? Get rid of money. Well, some people are going to lay around. You mean welfare queens are doing it right now? Go fuck yourself! Like it's not going to happen. Like it's not always happened that some piece of shit like Donald Trump didn't build the fucking system. They're bilking it for a couple thousand, maybe a month. He's doing it a couple million a day. a day, but that's always been your way, isn't it, white America? It's not the white cocaine users that can afford it. It's the crack addicts. Whatever drug you're doing, that's just no, that's different. We know how to handle things. You just have different forms of collapse. Dad, I lost everything again. God damn it, son. I'll help you, but we're getting you to rehab. That's not the same. It's not the same. I'm not saying every person goes through that. I'm not saying every white person goes that way. I'm just saying with the rich, you know what I mean? Like the fuck off, man. Again, I had a friend who has no fucking idea how things go, and he thinks he does, so he's fucking running his goddamn mouth. Try to get fucking food stamps. Sitting on the nest egg of 15,000. And they tell him this. They gave him food stamps of like 34. Like he's like, what am I supposed to do? Like $40 a month. This is because I got like how much you have in your fucking savings? Like 15,000. I'm like, they're not gonna. I'm surprised they gave you anything. Well, this for a rainy day, isn't that what that's for? I'm like, no, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh my god, do you think fucking the average person's on food stamps has a fucking safety net? Are you shittingly that fucking monkey ass dumb? Thinking you know any fucking thing? You're that stupid. That's why I don't talk to you anymore, because you're a moron. I mean, you're good at what you do, but holy fuck. Dude, if you're gonna pay attention to things you pay attention to and talk about those, okay? If you're not gonna pay attention to politics, shut the fuck up! I'm not talking about right now, oh, the fucking thing, I'm talking if you haven't been watching the whole fucking thing and paying attention to how it fucking works, shut the fuck up. They should do this. There's a rule. There is. Shut the fuck up! It's even worse is all this shit is researchable. If you shut the fuck up about what you think is going on and actually look it up. Look at what's going on. They're forcing you to see how it actually works. When we do it your way, just go in there and get them and just fucking, you know what I do? I just go shoot them. If you get the wrong person. Yeah, if I get the wrong person. Okay, we gotta do due process then. Thanks, that's what we'll do. You're welcome. Right, so, can't take my freedom of speech. What about all those fucking lies and shit? Okay, yeah, we got it. Yeah. What about the stuff the AI makes? Is that technically, you can't call that fake news? With this free speech, with this art? No, it's a satirical look at the real world. It's an inverted, it's a whole series. When it's done, you'll understand the whole fucking series. It's art. No, I don't want to announce it's AI because I mean that's where the whole thing of the art is supposed to play with the reality. And can you tell that I call it meme. Or should I say me, me, me. Me, 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 me. I agree with this idea. Like on Facebook, man, it's like the greeting card of friendship, you know what I mean? No one actually talks. They just pass these little fucking facsimiles. Back in the day, it was through the office, and people would pass these faxes. My dad would bring them home from the phone company. I remember there's a spin on peanuts. It smells weird, like did I burn my eyebrows or something? I'm wondering because it smells weird in here. It might be the crackle I just put on the crackle. Shatter. I didn't have to even read it. I was getting it. I tried flipping it over, and as soon as I flipped it over, it shattered. It's a fucking yeah. Maybe it's time to slow it down. Or full steam ahead. I don't really know. So, peanuts. And the whole fucking thing was like a panel. I thought it was actual peanuts, and I guess my dad had it laying around, whatever. He brought it home. Again, before they had internet, facsimile, and they would do the same thing, you know, something funny, you fax it over to a friend. And so I'm looking at it, and Lucy's walking up to Linus, and he's sitting there, like, you know, sucking his thumb and holding his blanket. It's like, you're such a fucking baby, you know, you're such a baby. Why do you always carry that blanket around? And he proceeds to take it and wrap around her and just fuck her all kinds of different ways. I mean, he's like making her. I mean, she's wrapped in the blanket. And he's, you know what I mean, and he's got it. I mean, he's just doing all these other fucking things to her, and it spins her in her head's just spinning around. He goes back to fucking sucking his thumb and holding his blanket, and he's like, "That's why." And I was like, God damn. But I was like, I mean, I was in California, so I had been like 7. And he was like, hell no. He just fucking fucked her up. Wait, that's your sis? Oh no. God damn. That is all kinds of fucked up. Who drew this? You know what I mean? All these weird things are going through my head. Who drew this? What? Why would you think? Is that to get him back for the football? But that he's like, you don't fuck with Charlie Brown. I fuck with you. That'd have been funnier, like that the last after he's like he spins her out and she's like, that's why. Not if it was real, it'd be completely horrible, but it's a cartoon. You can do fucked up shit in cartoons. Encourage women to start drawing cartoons of kicking the shit out of dudes. Why not? Really, you know, don't expect us to tune in and be like, hell yeah. Just like, you know, women don't want to tune into most, you know, like, I don't know. Some women do want to tune into those anime mangas with the dick demons, you know? There was one I can remember. Oh, Ninja Scroll. It wasn't as bad as ones I've seen. Like this, we need to get them some help somehow because that's some repression when the whole monster is just a dick and it has dick arms just coming out of everywhere and what's up, bro? I know why I fear poop. Why exactly is a dick a demon to you? Right, right. But why does it have to like? I mean, it split her in half after doing all kinds of other things. Why was that arousing to you? Because if so, we really need to get you help. You know, I don't think she enjoyed the being split in half. I really don't. Could be wrong. I mean, it's a weird world. Different people like different shit, and I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum or, tell you you're bad. People are different. Like I said, there are certain things that people have kind of agreed are universally bad. Like being a president of the United States and not releasing everything about a child pedophile convicted and taking the word of his assistant who is one of your friends. We all used to agree that this is a bad situation and we need to do something. And now, for some reason, some people there's only two reasons you'd be okay with it. You are one yourself, and or two, you're too slow. You won't make it. I'm sorry. It's too slow. And we can only move as fast as our weakest link. Since we have no known predators. Maybe it's time to make a predator. Maybe it's time the human race evolved. I mean, I believe that the human race has already evolved within the collective. I believe there are some who mentally have evolved out of the group through whatever means. Sometimes tragedy, sometimes through study, through whatever, sometimes through meditation. But to just transcend basically the thoughts that make up everything, still being part of it, of course, but having a harmony with God, if you will. He is the bass note and harmonizing. And if you do go dissonant, sometimes dissonance is really, really nice, especially for a dark sound, not too dissonant, nobody really likes it. But there's some levels of dissonance that are like, that's nice, that's very dark and sad sounding, but it's nice. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but I mean, Black Sabbath and I mean, all those things, all those like darker music, Mark Lanigan, there's a sadness to him, but it's fucking beautiful. Like Willie John, I think Lanigan knows more about Cobain's death than he's ever said. I don't know. I don't think in the end of his book, I don't think that was about just heroin. I think they gave him heroin, just keep quiet about not telling Kurt, and he tried to tell Kurt. And yeah, because they got him I mean, how do they know he's going to the airport? You know, they got either him or Dylan. So, in that thing about Kurt and Courtney, it just says Dylan Roof. It doesn't say anything about Mark Lanigan, but he went and apparently just listed as their drug dealer, their heroin dealer. Which I was like, I did when I was like, I had no idea, but I mean, because he's Mark fucking Lanigan singing Screaming Trees, Queen of the Stone Age. I had no idea he's fucking like homeless and, you know, dealing heroin and crack. I mean, I knew he was doing it, but I didn't know he was dealing it. Disappointing, but, whatever. Never meet your heroes is what they say. I'm glad I watched it come to where I'm from, and I hadn't read the book before I went to the concert. Like I said, having watched that come to where I'm from, he doesn't enjoy the meet and greets and doesn't enjoy meeting new people. Does like hearing that, people enjoy his music, but aside from that, it's kind of, fuck off. And I've heard they can give like a glare that you're supposed to fuck off. And he did. He was like, oh, there it is. No, I bought a ticket, bought your album. I'm sitting here at good safe distance. I'm not bothering you. If there's a break in the conversation, I just want to tell you I like your music. That's time when I was like, I mean, if you got a chance, I wouldn't mind getting an autograph or a selfie. As time went on, I'm just like, it's like an autograph on my ticket. That'd be cool. I'll just tell you I like your music and then fuck off. That's what I'll do. Just, concert's gonna be it's gonna be starting up. No, we had plenty of time, but I did. I just stood there for a fucking long time. And then finally I was like, you know what? Fuck this. He's just a dude. And they're just people. And I did. I heard the woman say to him, I was like, he's not going away. And I heard Lanigan go, fuck him. I'm glad I fucking met the real guy. I didn't even met the, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm so glad you're a fan. Fuck him. Like I said, because after I did that, after I took, I just want to tell you I really like your music and blah, blah, blah. And, blah, blah, and walked away and just walked away. And he's just like, enjoy the show. Didn't look back. I will. I was high as fuck. You oh, I'm gonna, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna be having fucking fun, man. I'm gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. We're all gonna have fucking fun. We're gonna have so much fucking fun. We need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn smiles. Sparky. Sparky. Clark W. Griswold. All right, I want to play some drums, man. It's getting kind of chilly now on me. Let me see if I can get some. I want to play some sublimation or something like that. Made a dope ass mallet kit. I don't think it's gonna load. It didn't crack. I hate fucking this. I'm gonna fucking. I gotta load in the other version because this is shit. Um, I want to play drums, so I'm gonna load the drums. Fuck it. Why not? Boom, 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 boom. I would like some music to play too. Oh, I got nothing like the sun without drums, don't I? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Edit for the time. Simple. Okay. Let's edit those. Let's see what it sounds like with clear heads on there. That's so fucking cool. You can just change the heads on it. It's got more of that hydraulic sound. I want to have less resonance. So. Right there. Yeah, that's better. See, it's really cool. You can change the overheads, the rooms. I don't know what kind of. Being completely honest, it doesn't sound 100% like they use real samples. It might have like MP3 or something like that, or I don't know. It's not quite right, and it's probably so that way they have it virtualized, so you can actually. I don't even have that up where you can see that too. Hell no. So properties. No, motor drum. There we go. We can change the heads. And if you go to the edit element, you can change like the depth, the tuning, how much is dampened. And you can just one tom or you can adjust the entire group. It's pretty sweet. I just wish I had like all my other kits and stuff. You can adjust the play style, like what type of tips on there, like no tips at all. Teardrop nylon. So no, that's all. Again, it's been had been virtualized in some way, so they can adjust like the tip, the sound, different sound. So if they do have a sample, it's been very tweaked. So you can even have one stick that is and one that's not. You can adjust the area of what's getting. You know what I mean? After the left side hit and the right side hit, where how much of the snare. It's fucking crazy. You can adjust where. Left hits and where the right hits. My left hand tends to hit here, my right hand tends to here. You know what I mean? Like that. Adjust it just a hint, but makes it a bit more realistic if it had more realistic sounds. So yeah, let's see if I can find nothing like this. Sunshine, let the sunshine, the sun shining. I think this is the actual whole song. Dude, am I getting a second wave? Holy fuck. I don't mind. I don't mind, yeah. Yeah, it feels like it. It's right at 12 o'clock. Fuck yeah. Dude, I can't wait for God to fuck this place up. Watch the sun go fucking black. Whenever it happens, I believe it's gonna happen. The noonday sun go black. That'd be so fucked. We could be together as they blow it all away. We can share it every moment as it breaks. Call me now, it's alright. It's just the end of Your intentions are pure. Seeking a friend for the end of the world. I'd have a dream speech. Isn't that fucked up that you have to? I mean, as iconic and as huge and whatever, and as important as they claim it to be, it is not public property. You can't just put it. I get you. I would say that you can't put it anything for commercial use. You know, um, unless, like I said, that kind of stuff get. If you're going to do something, at least orchestrate with the king. Like there's no charge, but they do check to see what kind of project. They don't want to just assign that to anything like a commercial or whatever. I get that, but charging money on it. Hopefully that's broadcasting now. I forgot to change my shit. Didn't I? No, yeah, it's still on. Good. So I get that, but being careful what it gets applied to. But one thing that I like to do is because I've noticed that no one, I have a dream, and they know the part about, they know certain parts, but they don't know the rest. And so I was playing like just very bluesy kind of guitar, very simple, but it added, it added like a little bit to kind of keep you. And I was also accenting certain things he was saying. It was really cool the way it did. And I think I could do it again. Because it just has the whole thing has like a sad but jubilant feel. So, yeah, blues is perfect for it. Blues, the reason why the Irish and black get along so well as far as music is because the musical changes, the 1, 4, 5, are same ones they use for their music, which made its way to bluegrass, and then became the blues. I'm not saying that the guitar, there's so much fight for the credit. What I'm saying is there's a joint effort, including the fucking misery brought upon them that caused them to invent such a music like gospel, like that Baptist gospel style. Yeah, if it wasn't for the horrible tragedy, they wouldn't be there. Not that the music is necessary. It was necessary to get through it. But now imagine if there was just joy, just joy. No need to overcome. They're interviewing Linda McMahon, who has her own sex charges against her. But she's in charge. The head of WWE wrestling. We've reached official idiocracy, and you guys, some of you people still voted. Road rules, fucking Jesus Christ, man. Fox News and wrestling for the top positions in America. If nothing else, you haven't bitched loud enough. Oh no, I'll leave it at that. Shit's getting touchy. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it down there. It's not on the trigger correctly. It's one of those days, man. It seems like it's not bad or anything like that. I actually went to the store and got sugar. I was gonna get a thing of creamer. Um, I just got to make it to Sunday. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I can go ahead and get some creamer and shit. And yeah, so I went ahead and just got a bag of sugar and 2 jugs of water. And that way, fuck, I had to walk back penguin style, you know, like, so I don't slip and fall and bust my ass. So there's so many times I almost did yesterday and today because it just gets so slippery out there. I was thinking today, like, there's got to be some way that they can, like, heat the front blade of the snowplow enough that, like, the front bottom part, that it just gets, like, right on the ground, and then when it salts at the back, it'll be right there on the thing and melt into it, and that way it just stays, like, fucking clean. I'm trying. There's got to be a better way of doing what they're doing, because I mean, it's like they were just wasting fucking salt, and it works, but fuck that inside. Oh my god, I hate walking into like the snow. That I don't like treading through unpacked snow because you got to do your feet so high to get over the fucking thing, you know. So you're just kind of doing this, but it's more stable and sure footing than walking on a pre-packed, because everybody's like it doesn't pack like a flat, and so you're just kind of walking and just doing this weird fucking hip ruining the whole time, you know. It's better just kind of walk at those big tall steps through the fucking period up to here, you know. Somehow it makes it into your fucking boot any goddamn way, no matter what you do. Makes a way in that boot. You get that little frozen toe. Yeah. Oh, I hate wet socks. Oh. Oh. I don't care if I just put them on. If I'm walking through the kitchen and there's like some, like, you know, like a spill of something, if it gets wet. Fuck that. I hate wet socks. I hate it. As I'm walking, I can just hear, you know what I mean? And just no. And it's just all on the foot. Ugh. I don't like it. I shower, I get my feet wet. I just something about purposely putting a wet sock on my foot. I don't put on a wet bathing suit, wet t-shirt, a wet sock. For some reason, my brain goes, what are you, sick? You insane? Why don't you put some squirrel turds in your spaghetti, you fucking psycho? But it's wet on the bottom. You're not even gonna dry it off, you fucking pervert. You abomination to God's law. No, I do think it's very weird that cold and wet feel very, very similar to the touch. Two hours and 5 minutes already, so let's not ruin a good thing by keeping going. I'm gonna go ahead and cash out right now, and I'll be back later, do some other stuff if you're interested in tuning in. If not, I understand. That's fine. It's fine. Just get the clouds like, eh. Mm. It's okay. Where you drill in with like, not like I have my heart set on it, you know, it's good for comedic effect, but for like the sad, like just, yeah. No, I understand. You gotta leave it. No, no, I mean, yeah. I would love to be fucking do acting and shit, especially in comedy stuff. That. I don't know if I could keep it together for some of even the lines I write. I think I probably have to just direct. That's probably the best thing for me to write and direct. No, 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 no. No. See, the thing is, like, he has no problem. He actually, he has no problem. He has a problem with musicals. Okay? And he's very upset. He's not happy about it. Why is it funny? Trust me, when you watch it back, it's gonna be good. All right, I gotta go.